What's going on, everyone? This is the Raikaze here. Today is for another episode of the Pokemon VGC Roulette Battles series. This is where we take a Pokemon at random onto the online ladder and see how well we can do. As of Monday, January 6th, we returned to the Regulation G format where we can have one restricted legendary on our team. So to spice up the roulette series, we have the roulette decide which restricted legendary that we're going to have and also select one non-restricted that we're also needing to keep onto the team. This episode is going to feature that of both Calyrex Ice as well as Floatzel. Now this team was very difficult for me to build to see how it can actually work, but I would say I was very surprised with how it turned out. We had a great run on the stream, so for those of you that missed it, make sure you head on over to the Raikaze11 Twitch page. That way you can follow me there and have those notifications turned on so you'll be notified when we go live on the next one. So before I show you any of those matches, I want to go ahead and do a quick breakdown of the team so you know what we were playing with on the ladder. So starting off on the team is going to be the restricted mon, and that is going to be Calyrex Ice. The one thing that you can see about this Calyrex automatically is that this is a speed invested jolly nature Calyrex. For those of you that are not aware, Calyrex Ice can outspeed a Calyrex Shadow under Tailwind if you have enough speed investment. However, being the fact that I didn't want to put that much investment into my speed in order to do that, and I wasn't severely stressed out with going against a Calyrex Shadow, at this point I decided to pull back and just still go with the jolly nature, but just do 108 point investment into the speed, so that way for the typical Miraidon choice spec sets, I will be able to outspeed them. Furthermore, I will still have some defensive investments plus some bulk and just 100 points into the attack. That way I can still do enough damage, and once I start getting boosts from my ability, then I'll be able to not even have to worry about my attack investment as well. Another thing that I did for this Calyrex is I gave it Facade. So one thing I was thinking about doing for this Calyrex was giving it the Terra type of normal. Doing so will bait my opponents to giving me a burn to try to reduce my attack, and then I can do a Terra boosted Facade and do massive damage. But because I just wanted to resist more damage from the Miraidons, I decided to go with that. But that is something I might toy around with because that will also continue to shut down opposing Calyrex Shadows. Next up we have on the team is going to be our Floatzel, which is going to be the Swift Swim variant and also running on the Focus Sash, because Floatzel does not have barely any defensive points whatsoever. It is more of a physical offensive Pokemon. So running it with the Swift Swim, I will be able to basically outspeed everything in the format, especially with the teammate of Pelipper on the team. Also, this Pokemon is able to run the Fast Taunt. It also has Icy Wind for more speed control, as well as a powerful liquidation. The damage output that my Floatzel was able to put out was actually very surprising. I kept it with the Terra Water because this Pokemon is not going to be that much of a defensive Pokemon, so I decided there's no point in worrying about the defense on it, so may as well go ham and just give it as much offensive power as possible. And by doing it with a Terra Water, this was the best way to tap into that power if I was to utilize that terrestrialization. Next up we have on the team is our typical Rillaboom. That's my Gotenks that's been following me along for all this time, and this is going to be running the Fake Out, U-Turn, Grassy Glide, and the Wood Hammer. So it's a pretty standard Rillaboom set. Has the grassy terrain so it can give us some recovery. It also is, once again, it's going to be shutting down the Miraidons, so they won't be able to get as much damage off of their electric attack, and also to help shut down opposing expanding forces, depending on if they're going to be setting up a psychic terrain. Basically, it's some terrain control as well as giving us some recovery and trying to keep things secure on our team. Also, once again, we're going with our Pelipper. The Pelipper is going to be helping out on our fire resistance because it sets the rain, and it also helps boost the speed on our Floatzel. It also can have additional speed control while utilizing that Tailwind. We also have the Wide Guard for opposing Calyrex, as well as any other spread moves that we got to worry about, and the Weather Ball and Hurricane just to deal out some good damage with that. We also have our Tinglu. This is to go against, again, for the opposing Miraidons or even Calyrex Shadow. With the Vessels of Ruin ability, we are going to reduce the amount of damage that they can put out. Therefore, the rest of our team is going to be able to soak up damage on a longer scale and be able to dish out more damage over the course of time. The theory behind this is that if the Ting-Lu is partnered with the Calyrex Ice, the Calyrex will be able to deal out enough Glacial Lances before our Ting-Lu goes down, and therefore be able to get more boost on its attack. And once that is said and done, we'll be able to take out all of our opponents at that point in time. We also have it running with the Throat Chop just for some good stab damage. We also have Heavy Slam for any opposing fairy types, so we can take them out, like opposing Fluttermanes or even those Clefairies and things like that. We also have the Stomping Tantrums for more stab damage and also to take out the opposing Miraidons if they choose not to terrestrialize outside of their electric. Last but not least, we have the Iron Jugulis. This is the Iron Jugulis that we recently caught, and we have given it the Snarl Tailwind for more speed control. We also have the booster speed, so we will be able to outspeed everybody on the format. And also we run that Terra Blast. Now typically I was going to go with a flying attack, but I decided just for this stream we'll go with a Terra Blast instead, and it was actually pretty fun to do. We were shy of a little bit of damage output on one of our plays, but it was still a good match that we've had. However, I will say that it was a very great speed control setter, because with the amount of investment that we have in our Calyrex, that once we get a fast tailwind off, our Calyrex is typically able to outspeed most of everything else inside of the game, except for certain mons that are on that massive speed tier like the Calyrex Shadow and things like that. But with us having a 108 points of investment into our speed, we're able to outspeed so many Pokemon and get a fast Glacial Lance off, and we can definitely take hold on the game from that point. Challenges on the team, of course, even though Floatzel was doing some surprising damage, it is still a Floatzel. There are other Pokemon that can utilize the Swift ability and do even more damage and things like that. So it definitely had challenges with me trying to utilize the Floatzel, but of course, it was still fun and it was a great time in terms of that. So hope you all do enjoy this video. So now, let's go ahead and hop into some battles. But first, thank you for coming and watching this video here today. If you do like this content, be sure to hit the like, share, subscribe, and have those notifications turned on so you can see when the next videos go live. Also, a lot of you know that I do play the Pokemon video game competitively. On this channel you may see some of the fun builds and things like that, but if you are really looking towards trying to build your game on the competitive level, be sure to hop over to the Card Shark Dojo YouTube page. Over there I team up with Ric Flair McNair as we focus currently on the Pokemon franchise, both in the VGC as well as the TCG. There we have discussions of the competitive format, different strong teams, and how we can build teams of our own to work in the competitive format. So if you're looking to up your game to that competitive level, be sure to hop on over there and hit the like, share, subscribe, and have those notifications turned on, because without you, we won't make it. So once again, thank you for being here, and now back to the video. All right, so we have ourselves the... This is actually going to be this is a tough match because this is a Zacian, and we don't have Intimidate on the team. They got Sun. Okay. There's a few things I could potentially do, but now we can use their fire, the sunlight, to help boost our damage onto Okay. What we'll do is we'll lead off here. And we'll also lead off with Mechadora. I don't like the idea of that. I don't really like the idea of it. But we have no time. And we'll try to do some more speed control with Floatzel. This may not go well. But we'll see. We'll see. But we're going to have to lead off with as much damage as possible right off the bat. One thing that is potential about this team is like leaving off the Ting-Lu and using like an Ogerpon for redirection. That is another option for this team. This is interesting. Well, if they want to go Let's see. Who's booster energy? Okay. Okay, my booster activated first. Their special attack. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Pelipper does major things, especially against Caly Ice. I kind of don't want to use my Terra, but at the same time, I kind of do. I can use the Snarl. You know what? Let's do that. I'm going to go Glacial, right? And I'm going to run Snarl. I have a feeling they're going for the Trick Room. So let's drop the special attack on the Fluttermane. Oh, they just went Dazzle. Okay. Good deal. So that was the right play. Beautiful. Okay. Do you go Trick Room? Oh, they thought I was going for... See? They thought I was going for the Trick Room. But I wasn't. So that works out perfectly. I can Snarl right here. And we will take out both of their mons. We won't get the boost, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We'll stick with it. I feel as though they're going to swap into their Zacian at this point. They didn't. Okay. So they allowed us to get both of them just knocked out. So that's fine. That's fine. We'll take that. Okay, so there's the Torkoal, and there's the Zacian. There we go. There's that boy. Okay. Now, I kind of wanted to use my Terra, but now I don't. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and protect. And I was going to like Terra and go with the Terra Blast into the Zacian and then just try to weaken it. But we'll stick with the Snarl. I'm gonna just stick with, well, you know, I'm not really worried about the Torkoal at all. I'm not worried about the Torkoal. So you know what? Let's go for it. We're gonna go Terra Blast. I hope they don't protect. Please don't protect. More than likely, Wickler, I may not. I do have some matches actually saved though from the showdown that I might show off on those, but more than likely probably not. Oh, they're going for their terrestrialization. Oh, it's Torkoal. Okay. I don't know about you. I am not worried about Torkoal at all. We get the protect. I could have gone against the Torkoal, but this seemed more favorable for me. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Let's go. Got that protect. All right. Do we dodge? Do we dodge it? No, of course not. Of course not. Okay, so now this is where it's gonna be. This is gonna be funny. This might be funny. Might be. Might not be. But it might be funny. I'm gonna hit the Floatzel. They're probably like, wait, what in the world? Okay, now we swap out. Hit that Pelipper. Bring in the rain. They go for their Behemoth Bash, so that should be fine. We go with a Liquidation onto the Zacian, and we should be able to take it out. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Floatzel just took out Zacian. That's all we needed. This is all we needed. This is perfect to show how the team can work. Perfect. We got him. All right. This is GG. Battle's canceled. There we go. It's not easy running this team. Not easy at all. But very good. It was very, very good. Ooh, another Torkoal. Another one. Like, can we not? Can we not? The beautiful thing. Well, I say the beautiful thing, but... Because I was thinking, okay, if I go... They can't Sucker Punch me. But... with their King Gambit. But the fact is... Okay, so they got the Iron Valiant. They could easily wide guard. Okay. Really thinking this through here. Really trying to think this through. I mean, if we go Pelly... Do we go Floatzel? Now, we could go Floatzel and hit a... You know, let's do that. Let's go Floatzel, right? Now, this may be problematic if they go with... Yeah, I like Pelly. Floatzel may be able to shut down the Iron Valiant by them going for their wide guard. And if we can manage somehow to get our taunt off without dying. That's going to be the biggest thing. Okay, so they went both Indeedee and Caly. Okay. Okay. So, if they go with, like, for example... Okay, well, that's fine. I'm going to run the taunt onto the Caly. This may not work at all, but... They may just go for a follow me, but they should also understand that that's not going to work. Well, I mean, it will work, but they won't be able to use, like, Helping Hand or after that. The fact that we do have the wide guard allows us to automatically be, not the wide guard, Focus Sash on the Floatzel will automatically allow us to make sure that we do not go down. However, our Rillaboom cannot swap into this. What are they doing? Are you going Terrafire? They went Terrafire. They went Terrafire. I don't know why you would do that. Oh boy. Okay. Oof. Oh! Oh! Okay. I've thought to use the Terra Electric, but that's just crazy. So now they're taunted, though. My best bet. Okay. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll use... do we go with the liquidation or not? We need to taunt Indeedee. We'll fake out Caly. Perfect. Unless they're Covert Cloak. If they're Covert Cloak, we're screwed. Okay. Woo! Alright. Now, the fact that Rilla is going to be faster, we are going to Terrasilize, Liquidation, into the Caly, right? And we're going to swap into Pelipper. This is our only shot. But we are faster, though, so they can still switch. Do they go into Torkoal? Uh-oh. Oh, no, they went Iron Valiant. Okay. Whew. All right. Rain boosted Terra Water, Floatzel, double damage plus the rain. Can we do this? Let's go! Let's go! Caly down. Caly down. Floatzel is doing work, people. Let's go. I feel like they might swap, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to swap into Rilla. Yeah, swap into Rilla. Because the fact that we do have the focus sash is where I have my safe haven, basically. So I need to try to get rid of this Indeedee. Let's do this, baby! Let's go! We are running it through. Running it well. They went for taunt? Why are you going for taunt? Did you? Oh, you just didn't want me to go for my own taunt. But I am Swift Swim, so I would have been faster. But let's go! We got the Torkoal here. So now what we do is we go for a boosted liquidation onto the Iron Valiant, and we swap back into Pelipper. We get rid of their weather, and we should be good to go. This was the play. This was the best play. Floatzel doing work. Floatzel doing work. And I even said, you know, this is rare for me to even do this terrestrialization. And look, here we go. Woof. Okay. We may go down. More than likely we're gonna go down. Oh, they went Solar Beam. They went Solar Beam? Okay. Well, that's fine. Fine by me. We'll stick with the... Well, let me make sure. Yeah. We'll stick with the liquidation onto the Iron Valiant. We go Weather Ball onto the Torkoal. Yeah. Beautiful. And that's game. And that is game. Floatzel just pulled an amazing victory there. This is amazing.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we can fake out their Kyogre, right? So let's hit it with Rilla. Okay. I think that's the right play. Yeah. And from there, we swap in. See, if they get their Tailwind, that's going to be the problem. Pelipper is automatic, right? Pelipper is automatic here. I kind of want to bring Miles. Or Snarl. Let's go Miles. I mean, that's just the thing to do, right? So that's just the thing to do. Now, this can easily backfire because, you know, we got Flame Body. What's that mon? Flame Body, Volcarona. We also have potential Terra Grass on the Kyogre. They also have the Terra Poison potentially on their Lando. So, I mean, it is what it is. Okay. This places me actually in a bind. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Let me run a Protect. I don't know if this thing is about to explode or what. And I'm going to hit U-turn. No, I'm not going to hit U-turn. Wait, yeah. I'm going to go Wood Hammer. Straight up Wood Hammer. They may go for pure poison attack. Okay. Terra Ghost. Okay. Now, what is... Oh, so are they going to explode? Are they going to explode? Are they going to explode? Explode, baby. Explode. Oh, they didn't. They didn't explode. I thought they were going to explode. Water Spout. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. Now, we have the safety to Terrasilize here, hit a Glacial Lance, plus go for a Grassy Glide into the Kyogre. Alright, I think we got him. I'm hoping we got him. Beautiful, okay. That's right, buddy. I'm not Terra Fire. Crunch. There we go. Oh, your Life Orb. Okay. Let's go. Overquill is out, and we start our boost. Next turn, we need to get Rillaboom out of there. Okay, so it's Torn. And who else? Oh, and Rilla. Okay. Cool with this. I'm going to Protect right now. We cannot, however, bring out Pelipper here. I mean, our Floatzel. That's no bueno. Now they still may... Okay, okay. This is perfect. This is actually perfect. Now they still can get us. They really still can take us down. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have used my... I actually should have used Floatzel and gone Icy Wind. That's what I should have done. Pelipper should be faster, though. So let's go faster than Rilla. Okay. Because I know they're going to go Woodhammer. Let's go! We got our Tailwind. So now we'll outpace that of the Rilla, and we get the Glacial Lance, and that is game. Whew. I did mess up. I should have gone with the Floatzel and gone with the Icy Wind, but I still was able to pull it, knowing that Pelipper was going to be able to survive. Unless they went for a double up with the Bleakwind and the Grassy Glide, then I was going to be like, okay, you know what, that's fine, because then Caly Ice was still going to pull the victory there. So that is good to go at this particular point. All right.